I just started seeing multiple offers again here in Arizona, which makes me ask, are we officially back in a seller's market? Well, in this video, I'm gonna break down what's actually happening right now. Is there a shift happening? And what it means for you in the next 90 days if you're buying or selling. So let's go take a look. Welcome back to Living Life in Arizona. I'm Shant Janessian. My wife Betty Janessian is not here today, but we are a husband and wife real estate team here in the Phoenix metro area. If you're looking to relocate to Arizona, or if you do live here and you're looking to buy or sell, please reach out to us. We would love to connect. All our information is below. You could call, text, or set up a 15-minute Zoom call with us. We would love to hear you. And again, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, if you are relocating to Arizona, we have created a free PDF guide here for you guys. Just email us, relocation guide, and we'll send that free PDF to you guys. No questions asked, nothing, and hope you guys enjoy it. So let's begin. Why I decided to make this market update in Arizona, what's going on, is the last few weeks have been kind of interesting here being a local real estate agent. Putting in offers with homes being on the market for 40, 50, 60, 70 days with a couple of different clients in different pockets of the valley, mostly East Valley. A couple of them, we submit an offer and they're like, oh, we just got 2 other offers, or we just accepted an offer, or hey, we had 3 offers come in. And I'm just like, what is going on, right? We have a bunch of listings. Activities have still kind of slow that I've noticed, and it's all dependent on the area. But I started to ask myself, like, are we going back to like that COVID market with multiple offers and waiving contingencies, which I hope that we don't get back to that. And what got me thinking is like, hey, let me dive back in. Let me see what's going on in the market. So we're going to do a complete market update of what's happening, are we turning into a seller's market, what I think is going to happen, all that fun stuff. So let's get right into it. First thing, let's look at the mortgage rates, right? What's been going on with the mortgage rates? So this is going back 1 year. And as you can see, it started at September 27, 2024. So we were at 6.2. Okay, not too bad. And then we saw a jump up to 7, back down to 6.7, then to 7.2. This was January of 2025. And then it shot back down to like still the 6.5s. And then recently, I want to come back here. Right now, we're at the 6.3, but we had a big spike down to 6.1, right? The lowest we've seen in the last year, right? And some of you guys may be saying like, wait, I saw the Fed cut the rates. Why did mortgage rates go up when they did cut the rates? Well, again, I am not a mortgage expert. I'm not a rate expert. But if you have someone in your life that's in real estate and telling you, oh, the Fed rates just dropped, your interest rates just went lower, you probably need to find someone else to help you out. But they typically don't go hand in hand. And also, mortgage rates, they saw the Fed rate coming, I believe. So they kind of preemptively started cutting some rates. And then stuff with the job market, bond market, it's complicated. It's not my expertise, the rates. That's not why people hire me. They hire me to get good value, looking at value, future value, all that fun stuff with real estate property. But that's what I've noticed. So we're at 6.3. Fed said they're going to still cut rates, which it's still going to help. I think it will help seeing the news of Fed rates keep coming. And 2026, I think by Q1, Q2, we're probably, I think personally, are going to be in the probably high 5s, right? 5.75, 5.8, somewhere along there, which is good. We just want to see 5s again, hopefully low 5s, but we'll see, so people can start refinancing, right, and get lower rates. So, okay, did the market pick up because the rates went down? Probably. That has something to do with it, right? We're trying to figure out what happened. Why are we getting a little bit more offers? Is that just something I've noticed, or is it kind of happening here in Arizona? I don't like to talk about much what's going on nationally here because this is a Arizona specific market update. I do follow the national, but every market is different, guys. There's some markets that are in a heavy seller's market. Still to this day, some are heavy buyer's market, and we're going to talk about where we are at here in Arizona. So let's keep going. I saw this article come through in the Phoenix Business Journal. When was this? Yeah, the other day. Investors are snapping up more single family homes, right? And when I look down here, investors purchased 33% of single family homes in quarter two, and small investors own 87% of single family homes. Large investors are selling more homes than they're buying. So that's one good news that I've noticed. If you just go down to this article, it's a long article, but what I got from it, so you guys don't have to read it. So what I've noticed in this article is just reduced dominance from large institutional investors, right? Like we saw that years ago during COVID, large institutional investors were coming in and just scooping up homes. It was crazy. That's gone down, right? We're seeing more smaller investors come into our market, which is great, right? Like mom and pop, kind of singular investors. That's what we like to see. And that's what's been going on. So in quarter one of 2025, institutional investors bought 6.9% of homes sold in Arizona. And that's an 11% drop year over year, right? The rates are probably crushing this institutional, right, investors. They're not being able to borrow money because it's just more expensive, right? That's kind of common sense. And they probably bought too much, right? During the COVID market, they were buying a lot. So I'm assuming right now they're just trying to get rid of some of their portfolio, probably changing it to different sectors. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not in those meetings. Let's get to what's going on in the market right now. This is the Cromford market update, kind of talking about just where we're at. So active listings, we're at 27,000. 2 years ago, we were at 15, last year 22, last quarter 29, last month 26. So a good drop, a good increase in listings. So more inventory, which typically means that's better for buyers, right? More options, more buyers. The other one I like to look at is pending listings. We're at 44. 2 years ago was 47, 45, 48, 46. So yeah, we're down, but it's not crazy. Listings under contract, same kind of trajectory, I would say. Sales per month, we're up from last month, down from last quarter, and up from 2 years ago. So that's good. More sales. We love to see that. Sales per year, right? That's good. Days on market, 85, right? 2 years ago, we were 56, still coming down from that COVID. It was going up. During COVID, days on market was like 20, 15, whatever, went up to 56, 71, 77, 84, 85. So days on market is kind of high, right? So what's going on? So more sales, pendings going, more days on market, which kind of made sense because a lot of these homes I saw, it wasn't like first day on market, boom, boom, multiple offers. It was, hey, been on the market 70, 80 days. Oh, we got 2, 3 offers. Interesting. Let's see, what else can we see here? Month of supply, we're at 4. 2 years ago, we were at 2.3. Now, what does that mean? So that means if no more homes come onto the market today, like they just stop coming on the market, that means we will run out of inventory in 4 months, right? Which is good. You want to be 3 to 6 months. 2 years ago, we were at 2 months, 2.3 months, which is low, right? That means the inventory is low, right? Let's see, where else are we at? Medium monthly sales, 450,000. It's crazy. Look at this. 2 years ago, it was a more seller's market and it was 434 and it went up to 450. Homes are still appreciating. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. I don't know what to make of that. But let's keep going. Okay, so let's see. Our notice of trustee sales, basically, are we going to start seeing more foreclosures and stuff like that? Here, we're at 2013. Hang on, let me get my trustee pin. Here, 2013, it was high, right? And then we've seen, obviously, a big decline. During COVID, basically none, right? Because they kind of paused them and whatnot. And then we've just kind of been steady. right? Uptick a little bit, but nothing where we're like, oh my God, we're seeing a big shift. And that's what you're gonna see, a lot of fear porn out there by people who are like, oh my God, we've increased since 2021 or 2020, 100% of notice of trustee sales. Yes, but we're kind of still below where we were before COVID, right? So COVID, we were right here, so we're still below it, right? And haven't seen anything crazy happening here. So, okay, let's go back. Okay, this is a good one. Monthly median sales price. So 2021, we were 340,000. We jumped up to 480,000 in 2022, like the peak of COVID. That's what we saw. And then boom, we saw the big jump down to, what is that, like 410, right? Right here, December 2023, where it's just like, oof, prices just skyrocketed down. Well, they didn't skyrocket, they tumbled down. And then we went up. We just kind of saw this nice little thing here, and then down, 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 and now we're back up to 460, which is kind of the highest we've been since 480. It's right around there, and it's kind of looked like it's going up, which is so. I would love to know in the comment section, what do you guys think? Why is the median sale price going up? We're in a seller's market. That's interesting. I'd love to hear kind of what you guys think. And again, guys, if you guys are looking to relocate to Arizona for whatever reason, or you kind of want more information about what's going on in the market, reach out to us. We would love to help you guys out. All our information is below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, as we're going to get you guys more insights of living in Arizona, market updates, home tours, all that fun stuff. So let's keep going. Listings under contracts. I like this one. Let's see. So week one, we were at 5,100, right? And then we saw an uptick, which makes sense because if that's January, we're here. So February, March, April is kind of our peak. And then summer months, they tend to go down, right? Just because it's slower here. We're in Arizona, it's hot. We don't get the snowbirds in the summer. So we're seeing kind of, all right, it's kind of leveling off there. 2024 looks the same. 2023, we just saw a sharp decline because that was a rough second half of the year in 2023 for sales, if anybody could remember that. 2024 looks similar. 2025, I feel like it's kind of better this year. So interested to see how it plays out. Let's clear all drawings. Perfect. Next, hopefully you guys are staying with me. I'm trying to get through this and kind of just going through this together. Okay, now let's talk about the CMI, Cromford Market Index. So anything below a 90, and this is ranked by different cities. This is September 25th. And I'm gonna show you guys how June of 2025 looked compared to September 25, 2025 right now. Anything under a 90 is a buyer's market. Anything over 110 is a seller's market. Or over 100 is a seller's market. 90 to 100 is a balanced market. So we see a lot of green arrows shooting up, except for Paradise Valley, which is a sharp decline of 27%. That's pretty big. But we're seeing 154. That's a huge seller's market. 133, 129, 117, 115, 107. Peoria, 91, right? That's a balanced market. And these right here, these are your buyer's market right here. Boom, right here. Tempe, Goodyear, Surprise, Queen Creek, Buckeye, Maricopa. That is your buyer's market. So now, so this is what it looks like. And maybe we could put side by side, September and June. So look at June, guys. We only had 1, 2, 3, 4 seller markets. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And look at the red, guys. This is June 26, 2025, literally a few months ago. It was rough. And look at this. So Paradise Valley was at 126. They're at 144. Fountain Hills was 154. They're 154 now, 113 before. Chandler, 108, 129. So big, and month over month, they're all going up, except for a few of them, right? Paradise Valley, the biggest drop. So that's interesting to see what's going on there. This is interesting to me. What does this mean, right? We're seeing the big increase. I think we're getting out of the full-on buyer's market all across the valley, right? Some areas are still buyer's markets, right? It looks like we are trending in the right direction if you're a home seller. If you're a home buyer, you don't like to see this, but I think it's just better overall in the market to be in a balanced market and not a full-blown seller's market, full-blown buyer's market, right? And an interesting fact, guys, so during COVID, it was one of the craziest seller's markets of all time. I believe right now in the last 25 years, this has been, I think, only 2 times we've been in a buyer's market. It was right now and then the '08 crash or whatever. So we are not in a lot of buyer's markets here in Arizona. So if you are looking to buy, I know the rates are high, payments are high, so that matters, I know. But this is a good time if you're trying to negotiate a good deal for you investors, cash buyers. This is a good time to get in there when there's not a lot of offers, right? So this is a great time right now. Cromford Market Index. So let's see where we were from beginning of the year to now. So kind of what we were talking about, right? Like we were just seeing the cities, but let's see overall where we were. So we started the year at 92. Right now we're at total like an 82, right? But look at this dip we had. We went all the way in the Phoenix Metro. We went down to 72. And now like we saw from June, right? Like June was the lowest. And now we're seeing that sharp increase. So is it going to stay like this? I don't know. Let's look at last year, what happened, 2024. So we just saw a steady decrease, right? So I think, and we left off at the decrease, and now it went down, and now we're coming back up. Let's see 2023. 2023, we saw it skyrocket. Oh my God, 163. Jeez. And then it just started to come down, like what we're seeing. Okay. Interesting. So what do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this, right? Obviously, 2023, we were still in the peak COVID market, and then it just started to shoot down. And then 2024, steady down. 2023 has been down, but we're coming back up. See, if we get rid of these again, it looks like it's trending. I wouldn't say we're getting there yet. We're still in the buyer's market, but we're trending towards a balanced market, which is what we want. Let's see. Lastly, supply index to be balanced. We're at 98. So we're kind of in that, we're like almost at 100 for supply to be balanced. That's good. Market index, we're still in 80, right? So 81. Well, I saw 82 or whatever it is. So we're still in the buyer's market, but we're trending towards balanced, right? How fast is it going to go up? Is it going to cool down? So obviously it was down there in the summer, which makes sense, right? We're coming into the fall, holiday season might slow down, but then I think Q1 of 2026, we might see that, I don't know if it's going to be a rocket ship or a slow going up. We'll see. And demand, we're at 80, so we're still not balanced in demand, not high demand, not balanced demand, low demand. Yeah, that kind of wraps up just the information, right? And what does that mean to you as whether you're buying, selling, investing here in Arizona? And again, guys, if you guys are looking, reach out to us if you want more information. Hey, can I get specific on the zip code or a city? I'll get you that information. No problems, no questions asked. Just email us at shantjhomes@gmail.com and we'll get that over to you. But overall, what are my thoughts? If we look at history, we're traditionally not always in a buyer's market. We're always in a seller's market. And we were in a heavy buyer's market the last year. And now we're seeing it transition out of it, in my opinion. I don't know if we're like fully out there yet. No, we're still in the buyer's market, but I think we're headed towards a balanced market. And probably in a year and a half, we're probably going to go back to the seller's market. As long as the national economy kind of goes out, we don't know what's going to happen there. That has a lot to do with it, what's going to happen. But I know Arizona's growing. It's still growing fast. A lot of companies are moving here. A lot of people are moving. People are just kind of weary of buying a house. I get it. The rates are high. But if you could afford it, if you have cash, right? Not everyone has cash for sure. I think 30 or 40% of all home sales are done by cash, so that's not a big market. But if you do have that stuff and you have the flexibility, this is a good time, right? Like, this is kind of like that calm before the storm, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to keep track of it. I don't like making predictions. I'm not the one that says, oh, let's go. This is the time to buy, sell. That's not me. I don't like making big, bold predictions because most times people are wrong, right? People are either trying to sell fear or trying to sell hope, right? I'm just trying to sell the facts. So right now we're just kind of like a waiting period, I feel like, of what's going to happen. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Throw it in the comments. What do you think is going to happen in 2026? How are we going to end 2025 in the housing market? I would love to know. And again, guys, if you guys are looking to relocate to Arizona and you want that free PDF guide to relocate to Arizona, reach out to me. Email us at shantjhomes.com. Subject line, relocation guide. I'll send that right over to you. No questions asked. And yeah, if you guys are looking to potentially move or you live here and you're looking to buy or sell, reach out to us. You could connect us via text, email, or set up a 15-minute strategy phone call. We would love to connect with you. And again, subscribe to our channel. See you guys next time and have a great rest of your September. Take care.